Cool, today I'm going to show you how to make a China wall 2x2 but with less entrances than my previous video. You start with the basic 2x2 fully honeycombed. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a TC gap by building 8 out. Cap it off with a triangle. Demolish all of these backwards starting from the end. Makes it easier to do. Then build triangles back. Till you have just that small gap like last time. Remove all the triangles. They will decay after time because you're going to make them out of twig. Then put a square, a triangle, all lowered, right? Then you're going to make raised triangles on either side. Now, do you decide which way your entrance goes? Just build 4 more on the one side. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to build less on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only going to build 3 extra, so there's a total of 4 triangles here. Then you're going to put a square out, a triangle, a square, a triangle, a square, and then you have the exact same thing and you've got it mirrored. So you're going to build another 4 triangles back. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lowered triangle. This is just so you have another entrance into the China wall. And then 5 more triangles out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to repeat it on the opposite side of the base till you have something that looks like this. Realistically, this is what you get. Then what you're going to have to do is you're going to take your make a double high wall on all sides like that. But the most important places you need to build the double high wall first is just by the entrance, and then capping it off with whatever building block you started with. You're going to build a thing all the way around like this with a bit of magic. And there we go, we've put the windows, the full walls up, the windows and the barricades on top. Last thing you're going to do, you want to come inside the base. Check that you don't have that overhang like that. Make sure it faces the other way. Pull it all the way in as close as you can. Making sure the 2 edges meet at the corners. Placing it down. Then what you're going to do, you're going to come to the 2 lowered triangles. Going to put windows in and then put the frames in like that on all sides. Then you're going to grab your triangle ladder hatches, you're going to put them in, and that's how you're going to access the wall. Then you just need to put embrasures on the wall. Remember, don't really need to put embrasures here as this already is a tight angle and you can barely get the shots off there anyway. Cool. Then beyond that, it's something you can do if you feel like you want, like your 2x2 isn't enough space. What you can do is you can wall off the back like this. This is something you can do later, and you have all this space inside here where you can put lockers and just hidden stuff, making sure you compartmentalize it. So like put a couple walls in, make sure that there's like a separation between the 2 halves, because if you make a separation, they raid through the one side, they won't get everything. Just having these hidden walls, not even putting it in all, but that's the cool things you can do with the wall that I didn't discuss in the first video because I just wanted to get it out. Now you got your full China wall. Whether you hide stuff in the sides or not, there's one key aspect that we haven't done, and that's a TC. I would suggest going with any variation of 4 lowered squares capped off by 2 triangles. If you want to make the bunkered version, I think I showed it in my last video, or it's linked in my last video, then but having a disconnectable TC is by far just amazing. Creates this amazing situation. You want to put 2 half walls, and that's how it's disconnectable. Sorry. This is how it's disconnectable. The stability is just almost barely enough to keep this one up, as you can see. So breaking that down is very easy with just a roof piece. You can just, a very efficient design is upgrade these to metal, just for equal raid paths. Put your TC in there. If you put it as far back, you can fit in 2 campfires next to it, if you would like that extra storage. And then put a garage door in. And that's the full TC. Of course, you're going to put a window here. A reinforced window like... Ah! If I knew where it was, we wouldn't be having this issue. You can use this one, you can use any one you feel is the correct one. But I like this one, just because it's cheaper and easier to upkeep. Cool. Now that you have your disconnectable TCs, this is done. The last thing I'm going to just give you is a pause screen with all the... This is just a pause screen with all the stuff on it. Okay, here's those images of just the footprint that I said I'd give you. Beyond this, in the description of the video is my Twitch in case you want to come watch. I occasionally stream Rust. And a Discord in which there's a Rust channel if you have any questions and anything like that. I usually respond faster on that than if you leave comments on YouTube. Cool. Cheerio!